Let me see. Is this you? Can you hear? Is it loud?
No, it's good.
It's not moving. So that means this is you. Let me see. Is that you?
It's not doing it.
That's this one. Is this you?
I think so.
That's you?
I think so.
Is this you?
Try that first one again. That's it.
Okay. So these two, and then one of these is me. Oh, okay. That's me.
I like this.
And I didn't like the way that I felt by responding to each person. And I think that that is what comes with, if we're talking about purpose and being in alignment with God, some of that comes with the process. And to me, it's not so much about trolls, it's about, do you have the capacity to be misunderstood?
No cursing.
That's good.
It ain't nothing, it don't have anything to do with trolls or people just want to be negative. Like, that's life. Like,
Yeah, that's part of it.
my journey has nothing to do with the people that disagree with what I'm saying on social media. It's more about, can you continue to walk this walk when there are going to be a lot of people that support you, but when the noise gets very loud and there are people that don't understand you, they don't know your character, they don't know how passionate you are about helping people, they don't even know your story. Because that's the other thing. People say, oh, she ain't been through nothing. She must not know what it's like to experience trauma. Can you continue to walk your walk without feeling like you have to like explain to people so that they can understand you? So when I say I lack the capacity, like, I'm like, whoa, this is very new for me. So that's one piece of it. And I think I do, because the other day, someone was like, you're over explaining yourself in the comments. No, I don't think it's about over explaining. There are a lot of people that are curious about what I'm saying. And I have the capacity to take the time to talk to people that are willing to learn. And I have the discernment to decide that maybe your intentions are not in the right place and I won't engage in that comments. But I engage in the comments.
Man, y'all know her now. Y'all should know who that is by now. That's Raquel Hopkins. And she's a clinician, but she's a capacity clinician. Someone who deals with resilience. Lord have mercy. We about to cook with the rarest grease and the rarest ingredients on the VOR, the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, is live from Leimert Park. You already know what it is. Little Africa town in LA. Y'all should know that by now. But guess what? Another topic. One that is very important for us to discuss. But before I break it down. I brought help. I brought backup. Somebody said I wasn't black yesterday. They said Zoe ain't black. Is Zoe black? Yeah. She said, are you too harsh on our people, man? I got to whoop us. I'm sorry now. We got work to do. But I brought in someone who's very near and dear to my heart. I don't know. How long have you been listening?
I'm not
Gosh,
sure.
it's been... Oh, my God. It's a long time since I was on the Foxhole
I was gonna say you were somewhere else.
with Jamie
First
Foxx,
time,
Sirius
yes.
XM.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So I brought her in because she's a spiritual advisor who has advised me on numerous... You know, I don't listen to people. I don't even listen to her. She tell me, hey, now don't do this.
That's
and then,
not true. You do listen.
and then I go do something else. And then she said, I told you now. But when I tell you, she is the real deal.
Thank you.
Precious McGill is in the building. Are y'all ready to cook? Precious, talk to these people today. First off, I want you to go to her website, www.withprecious. Book a session, book a reading. These are things that I have done these things. When I tell you, I only know she's right because I've done something different. She tell me what to do, I do something different, and then I go back. I'm telling you.
That's how you learn.
That's okay. So withprecious.com, that's her website. And I want you guys to go cash mob her. Yes, cash mob. Black folk supporting black businesses. Don't act like you guys ain't out there getting readings from folk. Come get one from a real one. That's my admonishment to the folks. She's going to jump into these topics with us today. And today's topic is crazy. But really quickly, Precious, say hi to the folks.
Hi, folks.
She's a twin. She's a mom. Listen, she's amazing. And I'm just happy to have her here. And she's been on KBLA before.
Yes.
You were on Dr. Jashana Johnson's show.
Yes.
Yes. She's amazing, man. And if you've seen her on Dr. J's show, man, you guys are in for a treat tonight. Oh, also, before we get even further, her services are free for people who were just released from prison.
Yes.
So if you just did time, you just got out, you could reach out to Precious to get some insight, on which direction you should take.
That's
and
true.
Trust me, don't do like I do and not listen to the advice. Don't do me. But trust me, she is someone you definitely want to have in your corner. So if you just got out of prison, go to her website, withprecious.com.
That link's not live yet. Before the link goes live, you can catch me on Phenomenal Change on IG, and you can inbox me, and we can go from there.
Let's get it. Phenomenal Change on IG.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in my chat, people in my chat are listening.
Good.
Go do it.
Yes.
Okay, now let's get to the topic. This is a deep topic. My niece sent it to me, and I thought it was very interesting. My niece is a millennial. The millennials are struggling, but she's a gem, right? You and no one else. Examining the spirit of poverty, i.e. scarcity, behind your intimate manifestations. We live in a culture of I deserve this, I deserve better, this didn't happen, I should have this is supposed to go down, blah, blah, blah. Can we manifest the wrong partner, or is the desire wrong in the first? You help me understand, Precious.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I really appreciate you. Anytime you've shown me love, I appreciate it. But in the pursuit of your spirituality or knowing your reasons for being, there really are no wrong choices. Even your mistakes are divine, should you learn. right? And you'll do it as many times as you need to learn what it is you're learning. So even if your picker is broke, that's all right, because there's an opportunity there.
Huh. So it's really not broken.
No, it's not.
And every relationship that you engage in ultimately is for you in the sense that it's supposed to up-level you in some way.
Absolutely, in some way. And the only relationship you're really ever having is the one that you're having with yourself. You're experiencing people through that lens of self.
So why are we so hard on people when they break us, when they hurt us, when they betray us, when they lie to us, when they cheat on us, when they fight us? Why are we so harsh?
Well, that's because some people are still in the space where they're not awakened yet, and they are automating or on the hamster wheel. When you wake up, even when you have things that don't bring you joy, you can still extract the message from that for yourself. So at a certain stage in your evolution of self, you won't have those experiences like this one did that to me. It's really about how you showed up and what you attracted and what the meaning or the message is for you.
But you know, so many people push back on that. I didn't choose abuse.
Yeah.
I didn't choose neglect. Some people see that as some type of negative prophecy or spell someone is speaking over their lives. But the reality of it is, and I know you can speak to this, relationships are inherently spiritual. And the spiritual lessons that you're learning, they're really not for your partner.
They're for you. Yeah.
Talk to me about
Yes.
this. Why? How did we lose this knowledge?
Well, I think the point of losing knowledge is in your infancy, your literal infancy, when you're a baby. That's why babies can't talk. They come here knowing everything. And you have to unlearn so that you can learn the ways of the world. And then when you wake up spiritually, then you have to unlearn again.
You telling me the baby is hip and the adult is not?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. That's why they can't talk.
Oh my God. Imagine if a baby told you how they was.
But then what would the purpose be?
Oh my
We
goodness.
come here for the pain. And I'm not saying be masochistic and chase the pain, but when you're running from it, you're actually running to it.
Say more. Please expound on that.
It's the pattern. The lesson that you're having is not for another person. Sure, they can be guilty of these things, of imposing toxicity or trauma on us, but there's something inside of our soul that is reaching for the lesson in that connection. That's why you may have abuse with one partner, you leave that partner, you get with another partner, it's very similar abuse. That pattern is about you, not the other people. Sure, they may be wrong, but where are you right?
So you're telling me the patterns that exist within us, please correct me if I'm wrong. The patterns that exist within us are psycho-spiritual magnets that call in the lesson because you running from it, not knowing that you're running to it. Oh, my. Hey, listen. Hey. Who ready for this work tonight? The Voice of Reason is on complete fire. I'm in here with spiritual advisor, Miss Precious. Precious is in the building. If you want to talk to her, all you got to do is get on the phone line. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Now, I'm going to say this now. Just ask her one question. Don't ask 11 questions. Just one question. 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, more with Precious. Yeah. This good. Y'all better call in. Y'all better call in. This is good.
And practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask.
And the engineer was basically saying you gotta like talk right there, because he want to make sure he picks up your voice, and you can leave that door open.
I
I
got
wa-
this fan on here. I'm
Yeah.
good, unless you want me to.
Yeah. Oh, I always had a door open.
Okay.
What up? Nephew should call in. Everybody should be calling in right now. Because I know y'all need help. She's a spiritual advisor. She more than that, sir. She advised me too. What up, Brandon? What up, folks? Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit like, share, subscribe. Call in, call in, call in. Y'all should talk to her. 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580. What mess you made tonight?
KBLA Talk 1580 editorial. I'm Dr. Nicolai Corte. Let's preserve.
What up? What's mackin', family?
Before they're lost forever. I want to personally invite you to be a part of something historic. As journalists in residence for the Black Land Loss Narrative
Moderators,
Archive
can you
Project,
put the number in the chat?
Powerhouse attorney and social justice champion George Fothery, the man who helped make history by delivering justice to the Bruce family in Manhattan Beach, securing the first known return of land unjustly taken from black owners by a local government. That victory was monumental, but it was just the beginning. For generations, black families have acquired land through grit, faith, and determination, only to lose it through violence, legal loopholes, forced sales, and systematic racism. What's been taken goes far beyond dirt, buried.
I'm waiting for Cali Soul.
Because there's power in telling black stories.
I'm waiting.
There's resistance in remembering, and there's justice in being seen and heard. This is where you come in. We're inviting you to be a part of this historic Black narrative archive. If you or someone you know has experienced land loss, displacement, or forced property sales, your story deserves to be heard and remembered. Your story belongs.
Okay, we got
in this archive.
Attila from Houston, Texas. That's our only caller.
Visit
Y'all better call in here.
Today, fill out our simple intake form and add your voice to the National Archive of Remembrance, Resilience, and Reckoning. Let's make these stories live on, not in whispers, but on the record. With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Dr. Nicolai Corte, and as always, we welcome your feedback.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Are exactly who we believe ourselves to be, and we can reprogram ourselves at any time. We are the architects and co-creators of our reality, and when we understand that, we develop confidence, and then when you develop the confidence, you start moving in the ease, and that ease is a frequency. That ease is the alignment. That ease is the knowing. We just knew that we were going to sit down and have this moment. We didn't know when. We let it out into the universe. But for a lot of us, we don't trust in our ability. We don't trust in our capacity. The universe didn't say no. The government didn't say no. our energy said no. We are not doing the work to uncover the spiritual dis-ease and the spiritual diagnosis, because there's a spiritual dis-ease and diagnosis for everything. But that requires a lot of accountability. And I think that's why the conversation is so triggering for people, because then you have to talk about, how did I bring this emotion on to myself? It's about time that the collective starts talking more about energetics and our auric field and the information that our subconscious and our conscious mind emanates into the world.
Man, the Hood Healer with women. That's the name of the podcast, the Hood Healer.
I love it.
We are exactly who we believe ourselves to be. I'm sitting in here with my good friend, my homegirl, and she's a cold-blooded spiritual advisor. Precious McGill is on deck with us tonight. I have something that I want to get your opinion on.
Okay.
Before you trade another piece of your soul for a coupon of approval, before you kneel at the altar of someone else's validation, before you mortgage your birthright in the auction house of affection, you owe you. You do not owe the past. You do not owe the tribe. You do not owe the broken empire of shoulds and musts. Not the algorithm that profits on longing. You owe you. Now, a lot of people are taking psychological terms, misusing them, and they're taking metaphysical terms
Absolutely.
and misusing them. On this show, we are the nexus between the two. So now the question becomes, how have people misused the term relationship is a mirror? Because I see it as a contradiction to say in passing, or you want to sound deep, oh, you know, relationship is a mirror. We're mirroring each other, and then turn around and say, I deserve better. To me, is that a contradiction of sorts?
Not really, because the I deserve better is not about the other person. You deserve better from within.
Ooh.
If you don't go within, you'll go without. And let's address this part about always wanting to be in a space of joy, always wanting to be, with their people's confused state of happiness. Happiness is not ecstasy, it's peace. And peace is attainable regardless of what is happening in your moment. So once people get out of that pursuit of always wanting to feel the experience of ecstasy and joy, then you can do your work, because doing the work is very painful. And so if you can look at your partner and say, I deserve better, the truth is you're correct, but not from a person, from yourself.
So this is deep. We got the intrapersonal relationship,
Yes.
and we have the interpersonal relationship.
Yes.
And many people have neglected the intrapersonal relationship, and instead of deserving and asking for more from the relationship with yourself, we tend to outsource that and ask more from the person. Is that where this seeming contradiction lies?
I believe so. I believe so. But we're socialized to perceive relationship and pursue relationship in a certain way, based on your environment, your social circle. Right? It sends the cue for what you should look for. And a lot of times we be judging people that are sent from the divine to bless us.
No, you're going to have to dig into that
Okay.
one. Wait, we turn around and judge the healer, the helper, the one that illuminates what you've been trying to hide? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, everybody is a teacher, right? And the teacher is the student as well. But when you are perceiving people and you have something negative to say about everyone in your contact, that's about you. It's about the change you need to make. And it's inevitable that at some point you will begin to choose people that don't look like you, that don't talk like you, and don't come from the things that you experience.
Mhm.
So finding dissatisfaction in your circle is not a bad thing, but it is an indicator of the work that you need to do and the change that you need to bring about internally. Everybody's toxic. Well, what does that say about you?
Because you part of everybody.
How about that? And how are you vibrating that is your experience? You know, if a woman says something like, men are always disrespectful to me. Sister, how are you vibrating? Because they're very kind to me. They're very helpful. This is the vibration that I'm tuned into internally. And so I experience it externally often. Sometimes when I go places, people, they say things like, I just feel better when I'm around you. I just feel like crying. That has everything to do with the relationship that I have with myself. That's my vibrational experience internally. So if everybody is bad, you got work to do.
You got work to do. Come on. Yeah. You only see what you are. Oh, my goodness. True or false? Alignment is not comfortable, nor is harmony.
The process of coming into alignment is uncomfortable.
Come on.
The process of becoming harmonious is uncomfortable because you have to examine you can't curse on here, right?
Your stuff, your ish.
You have to examine your ish.
Right.
It's not stuff, it's ish.
It's ish.
You have to examine it. You have to be willing to do your internal work. And ask yourself, why am I attracting this in my experience constantly? From since I was a child.
Right.
Nobody loves me. Nobody chooses me. People talk about me. Why? Is it because there's something in there that you need to change? Or is there something in there that is rubbing people the wrong way because they're unwilling to wake up? What is it?
Or is there something in there you need to choose that you refuse to choose, and you want to outsource the choice by being chosen? Could that be an issue?
That is a part.
Ooh,
absolutely.
Lord have mercy. The fire is hot up in here. When we come forward, you already know what it is. We're going to talk to the nation. You want it, girl?
Okay.
You see how I do. I'm going to throw you questions, and you just knock them out the park. Yeah, they said, yeah, I mean. They said, she going in. But are y'all calling? John? I need to hear from Mr. John Gilbreth. Is it better? Is it cooler?
Baby, I'm perimenopausal.
Oh, I understand. Okay,
I
there
always
you go.
need a good fan.
John Gilbreth, the second. I need to hear from you, sir. Nephew, I need to hear from you. Get up in here. We already got Attila. We're going to go to Attila on the other side. Hey, Juan, we not playing 90s hip-hop tonight. This is a talk station, Juan. I love it, y'all. Y'all in here cooking. She got her little...
You know what? When I work in my office, I always have something surrounding me, too.
As you should. Come on. And Attila, this is my niece on here.
Oh.
Attila, she about to make me a little sinner's bag. I'm going to wear it on my neck, too. Who was that, Smoke or Stack?
Oh, it was Smoke.
I'm a Gemini, so I'm Smoke and Stack. So, boom.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm Smoke and Stack, buddy. All right, so yes, you're on the other side, Attila. Everybody hit the like button. Let's do this too. Do you have a Cash App?
Hmm?
Do you have a Cash App?
I do.
What is it?
Hold on.
I want you guys to support her. She's giving up good game, and if y'all call in, she's really gonna give up some good game. No, you good, bro.
$ Precious Mrs. McGill.
Mrs. Precious PRECIOUS.
Capital M, lowercase r, s.
Wait, hold on. M, lowercase, Mrs. Oh, that's right. Mrs. McGill. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got you. Can you guys put that in the chat? Her Cash App is $ Precious Mrs. McGill. MCGILL. $ Precious Mrs. McGill. All right. They can get the bag.
You starting trouble.
I'm sorry. Not all her stuff is available.
There you go. Some exclusivity.
There's some exclusive. Not everything is available.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Everything ain't for it. That's why I love her. But y'all can get some readings.
Yeah.
Now that they can get.
Yes.
Man, y'all better get active. See, now they want to be scared. Yes, hi, John the Conqueror.
Hey,
yeah.
My cousin.
Peace, Zoe from Harvest, Alabama. What up? They in here, though.
That's right.
I love it.
Good.
And they can see you.
Okay, good.
They said, is she Ifa?
No.
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 We gonna say she Trudu.
Hey,
Hoodoo.
I like that. I'm Trudu.
Trudu up in here.
I like that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm on here now. Let's go. Wayne Franklin, what up? Much love from Kentucky. Listen, the whole South is up in here. What up? I want to see these phone lines get off the hook. Don't try to call in when it gets busy, because that's what they do. All right, here they come. All right, cool. This is good. And if you have any, like, if you think I didn't cover something, you want to add something, you can just jump in and say what you need. Yeah. It's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
The vibe is right.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
I usually do.
He said, yee, this is macking tonight. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Suge Mac 510 Atlanta. Come on. Put your city in the chat. Let me shout out everybody's city. I know Suge Mac is Bay Area, who went to Atlanta. So we gonna say he yay area.
Yay area.
Yee. All right. The show is flying. My goodness. It's flying. Yeah, it's flying.
everything that I do, I'm receiving something. Otherwise, my cup would always be empty. Who wants to just always be empty? Like, I gotta go find somewhere to go fill me up, or I'm putting pressure on the people that love me to fill me back up because I've chosen to do things that don't fuel me on a soul level, that don't set me on fire, that don't excite me. Like, I've chosen to do that, so then I put pressure on other people. We have to be more responsible for the energy we're putting off on others, because if my cup is empty, somebody has to help me refill it, or I have to do a whole lot of work. Somebody has to plug into me with their beautiful battery and raise my vibration back up because I've allowed it to be drained. I think it's important for us to take more of a radical responsibility for how we're even treating the people that love us. Yeah, you know, like we go out and we give our best to everybody, and then we're at home with kids. We don't have anything left for our kids. We don't have anything left for our partners. We don't have anything left for ourselves. I want something left for myself. I don't have to give everything. And I used to feel like that because I thought that I was supposed to. But now I just was like, well, who told me that? Who said that that is true? Who said that I have to love everybody?
Man, hey, listen. The voice of reason is not playing with y'all tonight. A serious thing is happening and has happened for a long time. Relationship has become a worthiness marketplace. This is not good. Worthiness comes from within. Right? You can't outsource worthiness. This is why tonight's topic is what it is. You owe you, not them. They reflect you, and you're supposed to take that reflection and then make the correction. Oh, Lord have mercy. If intimacy functions as a marketplace, what currency are you trading? Your authenticity, your wounds, or your illusions? Do you overgive as a strategy to buy love, or as a disguised refusal to face your own hunger? Christ alive. Listen to that. How often do you equate sacrifice with love, when in reality, it may be disguised negotiations with scarcity? Do you see? Listen, you are the answer, have been the answer. Their partner is the question. Why do you withhold the answer? Precious, why do we withhold the answer? Why do we think the person is the answer?
Well, I mean, a part of that is the divine design, right?
Mm-hmm.
People make the statement, oh, I didn't ask to be born. You did.
Oh.
You asked to be born, where you were born, and the circumstances that you were born, and the people that you were born to. Your soul lined up for the particular pain that was necessary for the evolution of your highest expression. You might not reach that in this lifetime. You may become you may over-identify with your humanness, and then begin to experience deep depression, feeling off course or lost, because you are. But there's no judgment in that. So some people are over-identifying with their human experience. So that's why it's, they did this to me, and look how people treat me, and spirituality and not religiosity.
There's a difference.
Yes, religion is when we follow the messenger. Spirituality is where we attune ourselves to the message. And that's a different process. So when you over-identify with your humanness, you will be stuck on societal norms. I need to be in a relationship with this type of person that looks this way and gives me this and has a 401k and drives this. You're not even dating the person. The person is the spirit. And
No. Hold on. No. Spirit dating. I need.
there it is.
Come on.
There it is.
Where's spiritharmony.com?
Okay.
Listen.
Right.
How? Please explain. Go unpack that. How does one engage in the dating and courting process of another spirit? Because that's a lost art.
Right. First, you need to get in touch and court
your own spirit.
Mm.
You need to identify who you are. And if I ask you who you are and you tell me what your degree is, you tell me what you drive, you tell me where you live, you tell me where you work, you've told me nothing about you. So when you do the work, and it is work, to go inward and find out who you are, that's when you are ready to engage another person at a soul level. A lot of people leave this earth without having engaged that process, and that's okay.
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
That's a round trip ticket to come right on back.
So,
Woo.
seeing someone from a soul level, you have to be able to see yourself from a soul level. And sometimes people come into our lives, particularly people, I want to find my soulmate, my twin. Shh.
No, you don't.
That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of work.
Right.
You know? But when you do, the purpose of the soulmate is not so that you can feel good. It's so that you can be triggered into being awake. And it's not about, well, I can only look into the soul of someone who has done the work like I do. That's not the case. Sometimes you being in the presence of the person, soulmate, triggers them to wake up. And there may be an opportunity for you to be together in the way that you want. But then they do have to do their work.
Right. And now this is the part that bothers me. So I'm listening to you and I can feel the judgment in the airwaves. Oh, this is that woo-woo spiritual talk. But
yes,
if a clinician sits you down and say, hey, you got to get on the process of individuation. Carl Jung talked about merging the shadow with your mask. This is the same stuff. It's just different terminology, but it's the same process. Where do you think Carl Jung got it from?
Right.
Come on now. They didn't create nothing new.
Right.
They just claimed authorship of it. Individuation is the same as being awake, is the same as going through the dark night of the soul, is the same as going inside and wrestling with the parts of yourself you don't approve of. I got a question for you. Is demanding devotion from others? Oh my goodness, this...
Demanding devotion from others. That's a whole nother topic.
You know, people be demanding, I need you to show up this way. I need you to act this way. My wounds have told me these are the things I need. In demanding devotion from others, are we actually outsourcing our own self-abandonment?
Yes, but demanding from another is where you got it messed up, right? Even asking someone what it is you want, ultimately allowing the person to be themselves is the way to go. And then when you allow a person, then those two vibrations can bring you into alignment or out of alignment.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if y'all listening. So you telling me the essence of unconditional love, which most people don't think is real, unconditional love is really allowing. Wait, when we come forward, the voice of reason, Lord have mercy, we gonna finish this bonfire. Precious up here wilding.
All right, ma'am, I need a favor from you.
Now Andy done came in.
No, it's an inconvenience. Something's wrong with this camera.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to sit right there because the camera keeps on going out.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that
We got her on camera.
I'm sorry about that.
I know some of her friends is on the KBLA site.
I see some.
They over there.
Like, oh, she the truth.
Yeah, she over there cooking with the rarest
Make sure
grease.
that the folks on YouTube see me.
There we go.
I know it's hot. I'm over here burning up too.
Yeah, man, it's Africa Islam up in here.
There you go. You're comfortable. Is this cool? Y'all can see
This is
something
good for me.
Okay.
As long as I can see her, I'm good.
Go.
Yeah.
Not over here. All right, let me see.
This is good.
All right. Good.
What up, y'all? Y'all enjoying? I'm coming to the lines. I promise you I'm coming to the phone line. My goodness. Y'all know when I get somebody in here who know what it is, who know what the work is, I got to get her in here. We got to talk. Oh, God. This is it. Hey, get to your phone lines. 1-800-920-1580. I need 2 more callers. We got 2 callers on the line. I need 2 more. I need 2 more. Are y'all enjoying it, though? Talking about, Zoe said, fuck them callers. The callers is family. Here we go. Let me see. Can y'all see her? Bam. There she is. There we go. Like, we in here. Everybody hit that like button. Let's go. And don't forget, please support Precious. Go to her website, guys. All right? The website, again, is withprecious.com. Withprecious.com.
Phenomenal change on IG.
Phenomenal change on IG. And the Cash App is $ Precious Mrs. McGill. $ Precious Mrs. McGill. All right? Please put all of her information in the chat, guys, and I want you guys to support her in the same way that you would support me. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I didn't hear what he said. Everything okay?
Have you ever seen someone's elaborate self-care Sunday on social media? Face masks, journaling, yoga, and thought, I guess I should be doing that. Or maybe you've tried to prioritize self-care, but life gets busy and suddenly it's been weeks. Then comes the guilt, like you're failing at taking care of your mental health. Let's reset that idea. Real self-care isn't about spa days. It's about how you train your brain to stay resilient through short, repeatable actions that fit into real life. I'm Dr. Tracy Marks, a psychiatrist, and I make mental health education videos to help you strengthen your mind, fortify your brain, and build resilience. We've covered how morning routines, evening rituals, and even hydration support brain function. Today, we're closing the loop by looking at how to embed brain-supporting self-care into your day as micro moments, not more to-dos. Self-care from a brain health perspective means helping your nervous system regulate itself. Think of it as maintenance for your brain's operating system. Your brain toggles between 2 modes, go mode and restore mode, and you need both. But too much go mode without a reset, that's when burnout builds. So enter the vagus nerve. It's your body's calm down command center. This nerve runs from your brain to your heart, lungs, and gut. It's the core of your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. When vagal tone is strong, your nervous system can downshift from stress to calm more easily. Better vagal tone means better recovery, better sleep, and less overwhelm. And here's the best part. You can strengthen your vagal tone with small, consistent habits. These micro-regulation moments are your training ground. Each time you pause to breathe or check in with your body, you're rewiring your brain toward emotional stability. Think of it as mental muscle memory. Let's look at how to use these micro moments throughout your day.
Hey, listen. Dr. Tracy don't play. Oh, you're going to get information and insight from psychiatrists, from psychologists, from spiritualists. We got a super spiritualist in the building right now, and I'm 100% on board. I'm excited. Spiritual advisor Precious McGill is in the building. Now, I hear that people on the KBLA YouTube page is asking for her information. Well, her website is withprecious.com. Withprecious.com. And then your IG is
Phenomenal change.
Phenomenal Change.
Yes, phenomenal change.
Love it, love it, love it. I want you guys to support. Now, let's get to the phone lines. People want to talk to you.
Okay.
Are you ready to
I'm
talk to
ready.
these people?
I'm ready.
Houston, Texas is on the board first. Attila Phillips from Houston, Texas. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic? And do you have a question for Miss Precious?
Man, first of all, I'm loving the vibe. Miss Precious, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I am excited. I'm super excited. I just want to point out something. Did I notice anything about these clips?
The clips is crazy right now, but I see you. I'm not as triggered as I normally am, but I see you. You have a little pattern going here, right? You got a little
What's
pattern.
The pattern? What you see?
You're like the doing of things. Like the last one was about, your ritual, your makeup ritual and all of that. You're like, nah, it ain't about what you do. It's about being. It's about being present. And I've noticed that is a through line in all of these clips.
This is fact. And even better, these are all black women. I wanted to
Boom.
do something that I felt would really touch us in the heart, right, as black women, because of the things that we experience in everyday life. And I don't necessarily have a question for you, Precious, in particular.
You sure?
But I did hear that you are an excellent reader of energy.
I'm trying to tell you. You better ask a question. You better find a question.
And so I guess if I could come up with a question, it would be, where do I go from here? I will give you a little insight. I did just quit my job because it was pressing my nerves. But I think that there's something bigger in me that I need to open up and share with the world, and I have no idea where to turn.
Well, the interesting thing is you just mentioned the theme of all the clips that were the intro, outro, right? Mm-hmm. And the theme was being present. That's where you go. That's where you go. Because communicating with spirit is a still small voice. This is something that throughout time, different religions, is reflected because you have to be present in order to hear it, and you have to be still. So that's the first thing that I would recommend you do. It's kind of like a person that takes care of plants, right? The same attunement that is required to keep a plant alive is very much like the same energy you need in order to hear the spirit. Ooh. Being still, being present, noticing what's happening. And so from that space, make the journey inward. Here's the beautiful thing about that. You don't need to know how. You just need to be willing and to be present. And then allow for the emergence of what your next step is. Particularly if you said you left your job or you lost your job?
She left.
I left.
If you left, okay. So if you left, there was something inside of you that gave you the energy to be able to quit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a knowing there in the spirit. So be still. Allow for the emergence.
Ooh, you mean it's gonna whisper in your spirit?
Right on up in there.
Hey, come here. Let me.
You don't. For spiritual listening, it does not require ears.
Ooh.
there's a different type of listening. It comes up in awareness or sudden inclination. But you definitely have to be able to be still to be attuned to that. Because if you're willing to quit your job, your good black job, that means something bold is moving inside of you, right?
100%. I mean, you know, it's funny you say that because Unc and I always laugh. I have like 50, 11 jobs, right? So
Yeah.
quitting this one job was not like the end all be all, but I guess what I'm struggling with is seeing the 3D current situation, which is I feel like every time I make a move to choose me, there's like a roadblock, and it's so frustrating every time. And
Thank
I'm
God
like, what
for the
is that?
roadblock. Thank God for the roadblock. Because it's signaling you're going in the wrong direction. God is the source and the supply. And so over identifying with the 3D may be what spirit is trying to steer you away from. So being still really is it. And believe me, I know I've jumped off a couple of cliffs myself.
Come on, cliff jumping. I've been there.
Skydiving, cliff jumping,
all that.
Oh no! And it took me so much to really even like leave that job because, you know, there is this like perception of me within my family that like, oh, you don't like structure, and it's like, well, it's not that. I have a vision for my life, and to be honest, I feel like, you know, I just struggle getting there, like putting the pieces together, and I don't like asking for help. That's another thing. Like, we can tell you all it is. Y'all can have a whole seminar. It's the truth.
But niece, can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Guess what you just did? Houston, Texas is in the building. I hope my homegirl Precious helped you out. You have no idea. I be turning her on all kind of people. Now we turning her on to the audience. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, we got Atlanta, Oakland, and Carson in the building. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Y'all know this show, Fire. She said, Divine Daredevil is accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Divine Daredevil.
This is good. We lit right now. This is good. Y'all better call in. We got callers on the line. We got space for one more. Get in here. This is good. How you feeling?
Good. I love this kind of stuff.
Great.
Talk about the work. I love it.
Come on. You know I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to stay there.
Yeah, whenever you want me to come back, I'm coming right on back.
You already know. Come on. Let's see. It's effort for me to rest. Under dig. That's Atala is saying that.
Yeah.
It's effort for her to rest.
That nervous system.
Yeah.
We just talked about the vagus nerve system.
Yeah.
You got to reset it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people are dealing with adrenal fatigue because they're so used to
going.
You got to reset your nervous system.
Yeah. Love it. We all right. This first hour flew by.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised how fast the second one go, because it goes. Let's see. I got to book a reading with you, Precious. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What up, Eddie? I see you in here. Eddie up in the building. Sometimes you got to tell the world around you to shut the fuck up. Yes. Agreed.
But until you learn how to shut up, it ain't gonna matter.
Until you learn how to be quiet, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
Eddie said he gonna get a reading. Go ahead, Eddie.
Come through. Yeah, phenomenal change on IG. That's the best way to.
She said that's the best way to get at her right now is phenomenal change on IG.
Yeah, my website will be up soon.
The website will be up soon. But the best way to get at her is phenomenal change. All right. Oh, they done put the damn Instagram in.
Right,
It's in the
good.
chat.
I love
It's in the chat. Everybody is in here right now should at least drop her a little hello and tell them like, yeah, we gonna come see y'all.
Appreciate it.
This is good.
Damn. He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches the nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man.
Karate man don't
on the
feel no
inside.
pain.
Don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write William so well?
So William, reason and accountability. The voice of reason.
When a woman opens up her womb, which is really her heart, and the womb reflects, whatever the man is thinking, feeling, eating, is going to be injected into her. It's going to become her now. She's already that before he came. So it's not like there's something wrong with him and then she's great. She had a frequency that brought them together. What happens is she already has that frequency of lack and hurt and disappointment. She's going to attract someone on the same level. And what happens is magnified when they come together. Of course, she's a seed, and she receives, she is going to be sick. He's going to feel better because he's going to release the anger and the pain. Now, he's not going to change his diet, so he's going to keep getting sick again. You know, he's not changing his mind, he's not changing his lifestyle. He's not forgetting his parents. He doesn't get any emotional healing, so he's going to continue on that pathway. But she also, so now she...
Hey, man, if y'all have never heard Queen of Fua,
Yeah.
men think, oh, that's just for women. Man, you better get that good game so you can understand. When a woman opens up her womb, she opens up her heart. Shh. And we're talking like on a chakra level. We're not just talking... And then you walking around with bacon and sausage and all that. She's taking all of the energy of everything that you're a part of in. Oh man, that's not clinically supported by Western thought. Okay. When that random argument come out of nowhere. She said, how you gonna make love to your woman and you haven't forgiven your mama? Whoa. It's called making love, not making more of what you refuse to acknowledge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is on complete fire tonight. Tonight's topic is a barn burner. You owe you and no one else. That's tonight's topic. And we're talking about how we've really just outsourced every meaningful spiritual aspect or tool that's within us. We've turned it into a relational expectation for our partner to give to us, which, in my opinion, creates dependency, right?
Yeah.
Right? It creates this attachment and this addiction. And then on the psychological level, it doesn't give you the opportunity to actually undo whatever insecure attachment style you may have, right? So a lot of folk, man, thinking a good relationship will cure all things. Sometimes a good relationship is the one that is the medicine, but it hurts.
Yes.
It hurts. We've turned a good relationship into a passive relation, a spiritually passive relationship. And that's just not what it is. Can love remain love once it becomes entangled with proof, performance, or payment? Oh, you didn't think I was swinging for the fences. I know. You didn't think I was going to swing for the fences. Let me read it again. Let me give it to you one more time because it sat with you. I saw that. Can love remain love once it becomes entangled with proof, performance, or payment?
It can remain love, but what is the love that you speak of, right? Not romance, surely, right?
But many people will call attachment love.
Well, sometimes it feels like it because your brain is getting high off of the person, right? There's an actual chemical reaction that happens when it's like seeing a baby. I have a grandson, he's 2. When I see him, I light up.
Yes.
I get high off that kid.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But can I love him in spite of who he will show up as through his progression through life? Yes, right? And we don't view intimate relationships like that. Sometimes love is letting a person go.
Oof.
Sometimes.
Go on about your business. I love you.
Yeah, but when there's a deep spiritual connection, it doesn't require you to be together in the physical in order for that relationship to still exist spiritually.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So, can it? It can. The answer always is the work. You got to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do the work. And your job is you.
So let's go even deeper, because so many people say work and really don't have a deeper understanding of that term. Like, what does that mean when you say you got to do the work? Because everybody is saying it. What does you got to do the work actually mean?
With a little organ in the background.
Yeah.
Well, the work is the work. I remember the first time someone told me I had to do the work, I was in my early 20s. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, I'm willing to do the work. So what is the work? She said, oh, nobody can define what the work is for you. Mm-hmm. The work is the work. Mm-hmm. And I got very frustrated with her.
Right.
It wasn't until a few years later, not too many years later, when I had joined this spiritual gathering and we were meeting with these beings of the Christ light. Mm-hmm. And I started doing all this internal investigation. And then I realized I was doing the work, right? There is not a formula for doing the work. But there is a nudging that can take place. You can nudge a person in the direction of looking inward. Mm-hmm. But doing the work is internal.
Yes.
It is, if you want to be happy in relationship, you can't rely on your partner for your happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness. Mm-hmm. You have to understand what happiness is and how to go about that. Mm-hmm. You can have 2 people who are perfect in their appearance, perfect on paper, loving each other deeply, committed deeply, and then one dies. Right? So does that mean you don't get to do your work?
No.
So you having that perfect experience does not bypass you having to do the work that is necessary in order for you to be present and live your highest expression.
Ooh, you said something to Attila that made so much sense about being still and listening for this whisper internally. In 2005, I dropped my first book. And in that book, there was a poem that I wrote to my great-grandmother because we got a chance to forgive each other. I was so bad when I was a little kid. Oh, I was terrible. And Big Mama would always tell my mama, like, you better get him because something gonna happen to him if you don't get him. You better snatch him up, But I think around 16, I made a change. And I hadn't seen her in 4 years. And I wind up bagging her groceries at the grocery store.
That's the spirit.
I had a job, I was bagging her groceries. And as I'm putting her, I didn't even recognize it was her. I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing my little job or whatever. And as I'm walking to the car, I noticed the car. And then she looked up and said, I was wondering when you was going to, when you was going to recognize it was me. And then she was in tears. Oh, my God, you turned out okay. And I put her stuff in there. And then a few years later, now I get to come back to her house. because I was banned.
Mm-hmm.
Because I terrorized her whole block. And they was like, come get your grandson. Come get the baby now. But what was very interesting about that, as an adult, I owned a bookstore in Altadena. And I just had a feeling. It was just something said, call your grandmama.
The spirit.
You know? And I called her. And she was like, hey, how you doing? I said, how are you doing? And she said, I'm good. I said, all right, someone told me to call you, check on you, see how you doing. She was like, I'm fine. I said, okay. And then she said, well, wait a minute. I need you to come down here and put this blanket on me. And that's when I knew something ain't right. That's not Big Mama. And when I wrote this poem in 2005, the word I used was presage, because it means it's like a voiceless voice or a wordless saying. And that's what came to me that alerted me that something was up with her. And that was the last 2 weeks of her life. And I was able to get a caregiver to come in. I ain't gonna tell you, it was terrible when I saw, but the caregiver came in, cleaned her up, did her hair, fed her, cooked, cleaned up her house, did the whole thing. And that last 2 weeks, she told the caregiver, she said, who would have thought? Like, I came to see her, the caregiver's taking care of her. She said, who would have thought that the devil would be Big Mama's angel? You know, she told her everything. So that presage, like getting still and listening for the voice to emerge from self. I think that's a lost art. And I think, you know, sometimes we wait for the miraculous moment to happen, but I think we can cultivate it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can cultivate it. You know, there are a lot of, in these days and times, places where you can go and you can learn and you can get a certificate and, you know, but the true degree
come on,
comes through lived experience. You have to, even if you never get into a relationship that is, you know, one person, me and this person through the rest of our life, it has nothing to do with the work. You still have to do the work, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're not. If you are blessed enough to come upon knowledge that would guide you inward and encourage stillness in you, this is the degree. This is the degree.
Come on.
And now, don't get me wrong, the spirit will shout sometimes, like, hey, you about to get,
hold on.
Right? Don't turn this way.
Right.
But that true engagement requires time in. There's this whole school of meditation, which definitely has its origins in other cultures, coming here to America, being popularized and then spread throughout the world. Yeah, that's wonderful. But before meditation, what precedes meditation, what comes before meditation is being music, the drum.
Yes.
When African people call on the spirit, right? And so tuning out of self into the vibration of the music, which now we're talking about 432 hertz and 906, right? The hertz. The music can snap you out of self into that stillness. Yes, you're going to want to move and dance. But if you are still and you take it inward, it's like chewing, it's like eating food.
Yeah.
It's nourishing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So however you get there, whether it's sound bowls or stargazing or sunbathing, whatever, be still.
Still. Yeah.
Turn inward.
Yeah.
Fine tune that. No, you're not going to be able to be in a seated position for the majority of your life.
Right.
You have to do things. But when you tap into that stillness, you can carry it with you in your waking state. by being present.
Come on, come on. I'm loving it. Let me get my nephew in here, Nazarene X, Atlanta, Georgia. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic, man?
Oh man, and Miss Precious, like y'all got my whole soul's eyes bucked open right now. Awesome.
I like that. Okay.
I appreciate you just soaking it all up. That mode of stillness and resonance is on my heart right now. Like, I don't know what I would need advising on, but I just feel, if you feel anything in your spirit right now, just continue to pour out. I'm all ears. I don't know, like what, should we be naming our songs of the soul or something? Like, I don't even know what to ask you. I just privileged to be on the line with you.
Oh, thank you. No, you're getting exactly what your soul needs in this moment. That's another thing. The ego always drives us to think that there's something that we need to do other than being present. If you take nothing else away from tonight, the art of being present. Now, I will tell you this. I don't do online readings because in this forum, you don't know what the spirit got to say to you. That's not for everybody's ears, right? I've had several opportunities to be on television programs and always did a little prayer, meditating on whether or not that would be good for my journey. And most often it has not, because reading another person, that's intimate. That's between you and the spirit. So whatever it is you're supposed to get out of this today, you're getting it. Trust that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, like, more, would you engage, like, in a more freestyle, like, almost like a spiritual cipher type of mode, or where do you find your, I don't know, I just feel nudged to anticipate
what she gonna say next.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you want to catch that timing and all, and just finding that discipline. Do you have any, I guess, tips or further advice on terms of, like, when to know that your bell has been rung, or when it's your time, things like that?
Oh, wait. That's a good question. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. When we come forward, we going back to Atlanta, Georgia. That's a great question. Nazarene, I see you when we come forward. More with Precious McGill. I like that. Yeah.
This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love,
Hey, Andy.
relationships, and everything.
What happened to Sean?
Relationship dynamics with no nonsense wisdom and practical advice.
He was on hold for a long time.
It's cool. I see you, Sean. But Sean be a little saucy. He be on the... Yeah, so we can't... No, not right now.
I already asked the ancestors to go before me, so Saucy might not be able to make it on air tonight.
Not tonight. No.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with
Y'all good?
and solutions.
I know y'all enjoying tonight's topic. Never heard freestyle of the spirit before. I was like, is nephew acting like she a rapper? She's not. Can you freestyle like a spiritual something? Like, give me 18 bars. Naz said, I'm feeling great for real though. I love it though. Because in a lot of ways, freestyling is highly spiritual, right? And you're tapped in when you're able to do that.
God is creation, so if you're being creative, you are tapped in.
Yeah. This is good. This is good.
With the KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Dr. Nicordo.
Hey, what up?
Let's preserve black land.
Hey, Blue Diamond, you should call in.
Forever. I want to personally invite you. Your story belongs in this archive.
This is good.
Truth matters
Now, are
not
you
just
okay?
to your
You all right?
family, but to our collective future. Visit blacklandloss.org today. Fill out our simple
Phenomenal change. Hey, Andy. Andy, what's it looking like on the other YouTube channel? Yeah. Because Phenomenal Change is the Instagram. The IG. Yes. Here we go.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Work out being you.
Work out being me.
Yeah, how'd you figure out how to be you?
I don't think I have too many choices. I follow my heart. Sometimes I'm afraid and nervous, but I'm confident. So it makes me brave. My thoughts are unorthodox a lot, and I do not have the most popular opinion, as I've learned over the years. But the only thing I can be is me. And as a mutable person, I've learned to be the best me, but still be able to mutate and, within different circles so that I don't disrupt it too much. Yeah.
It's funny you say that some of the opinions may be unpopular.
Yeah.
Popularity changes over time.
Yeah.
Your work was very popular from the jump.
Yeah.
Battleism, triple platinum, and kind of immediately this excitement.
Yeah.
One question I'm curious about now I get to meet you is, did that embrace, which really only endured over time, did that make it harder or easier to do your next work? How did that affect your approach?
It didn't affect my approach. It affects the people around you and their opinions and what they think. And if you're not careful, that will influence you. Or,
Come on, Erykah Badu. That was Erykah Badu, legend. Yeah, can't even front. She was talking about on being yourself and at life's pace. So that was pretty heavy. I love the conversation tonight, and I love the callers. People are calling in with some juicy stuff. My nephew was saying something that was quite profound before we came forward, but now we've come full circle. You get to re-ask that question, brother.
For sure, thank you. To elaborate a little further, Miss Precious, one thing that I found is that when I rest in this sort of spiritual flow, it's nearly beyond frightening for me because it's nearly like inducing a trance within myself and participating in it in others. But my opinion or my perspective on it is that through my voice and cadence or what have you, responding to spiritual timing, it's like I'm participating as that instrument in God's divine order.
Yes.
And I can be a casualty or whatever it may be, but it's always kind of, I guess the word's precipice, but I always feel I'm on the precipice of some form of destruction or breakthrough, or it just gets real different, to say the least. So in that trance state, if you will, or have you felt anything along those lines, or would you encourage the rhyme? Like, that's kind of my question.
Yeah, it feels like there's might be a little resistance to what's on the other side of it, and I suggest you go with it because, you know, when you are receiving spiritual downloads, right, it may wake you up in the middle of the night. It will invade your dream state. And it may feel a little scary, but allow it because that feeling of fear is always the ego doing its job, distracting you from your journey inward. So resist and allow.
Resist and allow. I love that.
Thank you both.
Hey, nephew, guess what you just did, son?
Slama lama ding dong. Hey, shout out to Precious. Your nails are fire.
Hey, he brought Atlanta in the building.
Thank you.
But let me just say, my playlist is bananas tonight.
It is.
That last record, Toto,
Yes.
people don't know Toto did the whole Thriller album. So when you hear Human Nature, same band. Oh man, the fire is lit tonight. When we come forward, we going to Carson, California to talk to the homie Eric. Let's get it.
My nails are fire. People always talk about my nails.
They love your nails, child.
You know, black people wear ornamental.
Ornamental. I love it. Thanks, Aunt. Thanks, Miss Precious.
Oh, you're more than welcome. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, she in here cooking. No, who's gonna call in? I need 2 more callers. Y'all know how I do. 2 more. 1-800-920-1580. Eric from Carson is up next.
Okay.
Where is J-Dub? Now, J-Dub get in here. It's going to be crazy. Sidebar. My team finally got rid of Jake Moody. Can only go from here. Jack Brazen, that's your team? You're a Niner? Same here, brother. I am a Niner fan. Come on. We did get rid of Jake. But the quarterback is hurt. The tight end is hurt. So, I don't know. Come on, nephew. I know you a dirty bird down in Atlanta. I know what it is. What are you guys? The Falcons? Atlanta Falcons? Yeah. Raiders. I get it. Yeah. The Raiders are a lot like the Celtics in the NBA. I respect the Raiders because the Raiders, Al Davis, one of the first owners in the NFL to campaign and bring in black players. He was the first to hire a black coach. Just like the Celtics were the first to really bring in black players. Of course, Bill Russell was the first player coach in NBA history. He was playing and coaching at the same time, and the Celtics did that in one of the most racist cities in America, Boston. So I respect the Raiders, although the Raiders in football context are the 49er graveyard. All of our greats wind up playing for the damn Raiders. Jerry Rice, Charlie Garner, like all the players that were in a damn Niner uniform wind up in a Raider uniform at the end of their career. I call it the 49er graveyard. They'll give you fact. The Raiders wasn't shit on PlayStation is crazy. I know y'all don't like it when I tell y'all the truth. You done lamenting? Hey, the show is almost over. Y'all know what it is. Jeebus, send help. Ronnie Lott was over there. Woodson was over there. Rob Woodson, like, I mean, y'all got Jerry Rice to put on a damn Raider jersey. Come on. Y'all like the little brother, like that wear my tough skins. Here, take these jeans. Pretty Brown Mimi, what up? Randy Moss. Randy Moss was playing with the Raiders for weed. Stop. Stop. All right, here we go. Here we go.
How appropriate.
It's more important to be a three-dimensional person. And one of the ways you get to be a whole person is you stop thinking about your little self. Am I pretty? Am I not pretty? And then start doing something serious for somebody else. They're doing it for their benefit. You may make mistakes. I mean, you're not, I am sure, flawless. So you're going to mess up. It's you doing it. It's you doing it. It's you, picking up
that was broken and putting it back together again. Even if you put it back together and it doesn't want to be put back together and they want to be crooked, that's hardly the point. The point is to do that thing. And it's not, you're not going to be happy after you do it. You don't get to get nothing.
Man, that was Toni Morrison on being a whole person. Gosh, relationship is going to expose the fractures in your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you become aware of them. That's how you begin the process of mending those fractures. But nobody can do it for you. You owe yourself this. You owe you. That's tonight's topic. I'm sitting in here with Master Spiritualist. Yes, come on. Precious McGill is in the building right now, and she's just been dropping bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. We got another caller on the line that I want you to be able to connect with.
Okay.
He's been on hold for a minute because we've had callers. And listen, here we go. Eric from Carson, California in the building. What up, Eric? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic, friend?
What's up, Zoe and Dr. Grill?
Just Precious. McGill. Just
Okay.
Precious is fine.
Just Precious.
Before I quickly summarize my question, I wanted to ask you, other than IG, is there any other way I can reach out to you?
Yes, you can also email me, phenomenalchange, the letter U, @gmail.com. That's also a really great way to reach out. Phenomenalchange, the letter U, @gmail.com.
Okay, and so thank you for that. And so my issue, I'll make it real quick, is I don't have boundaries with my family or friends, and I'm a part of this, but I allow my friends and family members to mistreat me, and then I will say my piece, and then we'll pick up where we left off, and I don't hold anybody accountable, including myself, and I'm always the underdog. And one quick example I'll give you of that, and now that you address me, is if I go, like I'm going out to lunch with a good friend on Friday, and so I did a precursor, and I said, okay, we're only going to be there 2 hours from the time we sit down at the restaurant. I'm a chatterbox, and I can talk all night, and so part of me feels like I don't want, we can be enjoying the conversation and stay there 4 hours, but it's going to be blamed on me. And so I do that to kind of set a tone. So I just want to know if you can see what's going on with me.
Yeah, perhaps you should shift your perspective and you'll have a different experience. It's nothing wrong with enjoying talking, but how's it working for you, and if the experience is just about how much time you're spending with people, of course you're in control about, with that subject. But when I hear you say that you're the underdog, like, what is your experience? Because sometimes what the ego will do is also cause us to feel sorry for ourselves or feel like what another person did to me and it's them. Take accountability. And it doesn't matter if they take accountability or not. If you validate your own experience, if you value your experience, if you honor your own energy, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how other people are showing up. So perhaps shift your perspective, have a new experience. Doesn't mean you're going to be doing something different, but it does mean you may feel something different.
Hey, Eric. Because I hear you, Eric. I hear you. Is what you. That's your response. I listen. I'm not Precious. I'm gonna be harsh with you. You playing the victim right now. That's all. She said it in the nicest
diplomacy.
It was all spiritual. I saw glitter and magic in here. She said it sweetly. But I'm just going to tell you like your brother would tell you, you playing the victim. I don't have boundaries. Absolutely. Because you named the demon, but you kept the demon in the catbird seat of power. You didn't say, I'm no longer going to do that. You said, because I have weak boundaries and, people take advantage of me. And you basically said that you co-signed all of this. If you were the CEO of a company, you signed every check that caused you to lose all your money, all your business right there. Now, she's being sweet tonight. I'm not. I'm your brother. Don't.
But I want you to consider something. Let's say if one of the things that was taxing you was you're financially assisting everybody in your family, and it doesn't feel good, right?
Kind of true. Not everybody, but some people.
Okay, but what if a part of your soul's journey was to financially assist the people in your family, because this has something to do with the previous reincarnation. One, you'll be blessed enough to have the money. Two, whatever you put out in the universe, it will come back to you. If you shift your perspective and see yourself as giving freely, more like an apple tree, it gives so much it nourishes its own roots. Then there's nothing wrong with that. Shift your perspective, take power in how you show up with people. And if you're not going to change the behavior, perhaps change how you see your behavior.
Ooh.
I like that. Can I ask you one final thought?
Sure.
I have this big thing about if I do something for somebody, I, in my head, think that they should say thank you. Like if I get you a birthday gift or if
that's manipulation.
Yeah.
Manipulation. Giving is just that, giving. Now, of course, it would be nice for them to say thank you and appreciate it, but that's not always going to be the case with people. How other people show up has nothing to do with you. Now, if you decide that you want to be a giver with people who appreciate you, then do that, but don't expect them to change. That's manipulation.
Okay.
What she's saying is you're a covert receiver.
Giving to receive.
You're giving to receive, and it's covert because you're not letting that be known, because you just said, hey, I'm giving this, but quietly underneath, I need you to acknowledge what I did. You're a covert receiver.
And the pain is sitting with you. You feel that pain because your ego is at play here, but the pain you're feeling is your soul trying to tell you, shift.
Wow. I have the problem, huh?
He don't like the way he don't like the way that sounds. Oh, so it's me, huh?
Your relatives don't call in. You're the one with the problem.
Eric, why you always do this? Why you like this, Eric? You call in, you ask your questions, but it be like little underhanded, Clayton Kershaw curveballs kind of. It's you, Eric. Come on.
Emotionally, yeah.
Are you going to take the responsibility, Eric, or no?
I'm going to take it.
All right.
Yeah, because you can't come in and profess that you got weak boundaries and people take advantage of you, but you don't like it. But everybody do. I'm taking care of the whole family. And then, now look at me. I'm 3 hours and 45 minutes in. I meant to leave in 2 hours. Listen, come on, Eric, what we on?
Oh, wow. How much do you charge, though?
Eric, yes.
Email me and I'll tell you.
Yeah, she'll tell you. Give them your email address.
Phenomenal change, the letter U at Gmail. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you got to reach out. Please.
Okay.
Eric, guess what you just did, man?
I brought Carson in now.
See, Arson is in the building. If you want to bring your city in, all you got to do is call me, 1-800-920-1580. We about to land this plane. I don't like playing with people. People playing.
Oh, my name is Precious because I'm precious. You Zoe.
I'm going to act a fool. Like, what? You what? He sound like, whoa, it's me. Wah. Hey, stop, Eric.
Said he doesn't want to take accountability.
We had to call him out. We
That
had
was
to
good, though.
we had to get him.
Yeah.
He got a
That's
little.
pretty much what we're talking about, though, right?
Yeah. Here he is. It's somebody else. He did that on purpose. Eric is. I think Eric trolling. What up, y'all? Y'all good? You already know this is the last 10 minutes of the show. It's over. They hitting you? Hopefully. Dang, the night flew by. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Hey, Lala Khadijah. Yeah. Y'all should support my niece too. Throw her as many dope topics as she has delivered. I think that's the least we could do is throw her a little piece of change, y'all. Come on. There she is. Come on, Khadijah. We are living single. Ooh, in a nice kind of world. I'm glad I got my niece. Oh, man. All right, we almost there. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my playlist is my co-host. Hey, man. It's never a bad time for Nas. I'm sorry. He's one of the GOATs of all time. Gotta give him his. The Voice of Reason was very interesting tonight. You owe you. You can't get what you owe from you from them. Oh, that's hurtful. Let's get into it, precious. My precious. So I have questions for you.
Let's go.
In light of everything that we talked about tonight, if we were to look at relationships from an economics perspective, like supply and demand, the wounds have demands, are unhealed wounds, right? So what psycho-spiritual product does your wound demand, and who must supply it for you to feel whole?
Yeah, I guess that varies because You know, if a person in a relationship is experiencing a certain problem, it's unique to that person. Even if you can say, okay, we're a group of anonymous over lovers or whatever the case is. So it varies, but the answer is always you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to plug that for yourself. You have to feel that for yourself.
So wholeness is an inside job.
Always.
That's what we got out of that. Wholeness is an inside job.
Always.
Where there, so you giving me this is sparking so much. The manipulator and the controller obviously is fractured, which is why they need manipulation and control.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Eric?
So,
Eric was just on the line.
well,
Can we be honest? Eric, this is for you, brother. We love you.
yeah, but as much as it is for him, it is for us as well, right?
Yes.
Because I know I've definitely have been in that position where Eric is. Like I love hard.
Yes.
I've given so much of myself.
Right.
You know, and where is my get back? And when is someone else? But when I stopped looking outside, I don't have those types of issues anymore. Not those. The ones that I do have, absolutely, I'm human. The issues that I do have as it relates to intimate relationship, interpersonal relationships, even professional relationships, the challenges I have, I know that they are mine. I'm the feeler, right? And my ego is doing its job by separating me from source. So instead of looking outwards, I look inward whenever I'm having a challenge, whatever the nature is of the relationship. If you don't go within, you will go without. This is about you. This is about what your soul is doing here.
So are you telling me that nobody's coming to save you? You are the self-rescuer. But what about all... Listen, do you know how many people are out here in the manipulation game?
Yeah, and they don't know it, though. People don't know it.
Some,
I didn't know it.
Yeah. Some of them know. Eric knew.
The hardest thing that a person can see is themselves.
Go there.
So they may not know. Even if they start to do their work spiritually and get certain concepts, the degree to which you're still experiencing pain is the exact measure in which you are causing your pain.
Right. Not doing the work is actually contributing to the pain.
And it's levels to this. It's levels to it. I look at the people that I've been in relationship where I've experienced the greatest amount of pain. They have been my greatest teachers. And some of this included physical violence.
Ooh.
I couldn't blame the other person to a point where it bypassed what I needed to do. It's like, it's not always the other person. Your pain is the part that you're responsible for. And
they're responsible for whatever they did.
That's their business.
That's their business. You did that. Come on. Oh, God. Do toxic partners stay, or do we demand their presence to conform or to confirm an old identity of unworthiness? Do they stay, or do we allow them to stay because that confirms an old identity of unworthiness?
I mean, yes and yes.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. And I always tell people, because I do counsel couples as well, you're too focused on your partner and how they're showing up. If you want to get in the relationship, get out of the relationship, whatever it is, focus on you. Focus on your vibration. That is your job. When couples come in and they are spewing hate speech about one another, I always turn them back to look at how you're showing up. That's what your job is. Focus on you.
The issue, this is deep. It's not the issue that is your issue. It's how you respond to the issue that is your issue.
The issue is your lesson it is the catalyst for bringing about change in your life if you do the work.
Is trauma bonded love authentic connection or simply capitalism of the nervous system?
Yes and yes. Yes and yes.
Goodness gracious.
It's yes and yes.
Yeah. So this is deep. Could the trauma bond be a bond of our collective unfinished work?
Well, all of it is. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. All these new terminology. I'm 52.
Mm-hmm.
I know we didn't have this language when I was growing
We
up.
didn't.
Right?
Patrick Carnes wasn't cooking.
Attachment style, anxious avoidance. We didn't have all that language. So the experiences are not anything new, but yes, it is a collective experience. This is why we've reincarnated in at the same time. We're dealing with specific energies. Even as the collectives are shifting, there's still a collective experience. Yeah.
I love it. Listen, I want you guys to support Precious McGill, please. McGill.
Just Precious is fine.
Well, I love Precious, man, and she gonna be back. I want you guys to get with her with precious.com. That's her new website, but your IG is
Phenomenal Change.
Precious McGill up in here cooking with the rarest grease. I'll be back tomorrow because it's my Friday. Let's get it. This was amazing. Straight fire.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm going to get your bag together and I'll tell you when it's ready.
Please, because Lord knows I need a bag.
You got an ancestor altar?
I do.
When you get it home, put it on your altar before you begin wearing it.
I got you. I got you. Y'all say goodbye to Precious. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Deuces.